Hi, good evening, friends. Today I've got a stock update on Prestige Estate Projects Limited. It's a similar kind of company. We discussed like the NCC Limited and another company that I yesterday discussed about Man Infra Construction. So this is also related to a construction, real estate construction company. So this is the stock price of one day, that is today. It's down 1%. This is overall stock for the last 5 days, up 3.5%. You can say the stock rallied up by 5% the after it updates and acquisition into some of its subsidiary companies. So they've increased their shareholding in some of the subsidiary companies, which is why you see the stock went up by 5%. Then you see overall in the last 1 month down 15%. Overall 16.5% down in the last 6 months. And if you see an all-time high, you can see that the company has grown by 584%. So this is the all-time record. I think the company was listed in 2010 October. Company rallied between 70 odd rupees to about 300 something uh, for almost 10 years. And then uh, when about the COVID time, when it started, the company started doing well, and the stock value kept growing. So if you can see that the growth spurt is there from that 2020 mark onwards. It went up to a high of almost 1984, and then it has corrected further. Ideally it was trading around 1400. Seems to have corrected a little bit more. So we'll go into more details with the write-up that I've prepared. Let's go through some of the sequence screenshots that I've prepared. So this is the logo of the company. This is another logo. Yeah, these are some of the building pictures that I've taken from the internet. This is another project that was done by the company, and it is trying to get some money from the market. So the market capital is 58,000 crores. It's diversified business model across various segments: residential, office, retail, hospitality, property management, and warehouse operations in 12 major locations in India. You can see current price high of 2075. Okay, so business portfolio: residential, office complex, retail. Then the last bit is hospitality. So these are some more details that you can read through. I'll update that information on Facebook as well, so you all could read through the write-up. So we'll go down, scroll further. Yeah, stock P is 101, book value is 384, return on capital employed is 15%, face value is 10 rupees. This is the overall graph for the last 5 years. Sorry. Last 5 years, you can see Jan a little bit earlier than Jan 2021, so just over 5 years or around 5 years. Then the company's delivered 31% compounded annual growth rate over the last 5 years, which is very good. You can see there is a lot of fluctuation in the company's sales, so this is why the price is also not steady. So stock is trading at 3.56 times its book value, has low interest coverage ratio. Companies delivered poor sales growth. Okay, so So this spurt of growth was sometime in 2020, and I believe part of 2021-22. That is the reason why the compounded annual growth rate for the last 5 years is showing 31% on an average. Overall, the last few years, the sales have not been consistent. Company has low return on equity. Promoter holding decreased by 4.5%. You can compare the stocks of other companies. So the PE is in range of 40 to 47 in the industry. You can see Godrej Properties 45, Microtech Developers 47, DLF 50, Phoenix Mills 56, Brigade Enterprises 44. Then return on capital employed, you can see Macrotech Development 11, Oberoi Realty 15, Prestige Estates almost 15, Phoenix Mills 12.5, Brigade Enterprise also 12.5. Then sales, you can see the sales between the quarters. You can see between March 24 and June 24, the sales drop again. September 24 quarter, the sales picked up. You can see the net profit going up to 300 crores, then coming down to 235 crores. So, uh, this thing is fluctuating up and down. It's not a steady pattern of growth. So you will have spurts of growth. Then again, the sales for the following quarters come down a bit. Then it goes up again. So that is how the trend is. You can see uh, you will see this year so far, December quarter, it is showing 1654 crores. So again, you see it went up, then it's come down in the FY 25 Q3. So these are the year-on-year sales. You can see March 22 it was 6,400 crores, then March 23 8,300, then March 24 it fell down again. Same thing with the earnings per share. It's high in March 22, then it drops, then again it goes up, and this year so far it shows a bad earnings per share, just 14 rupees compared to the previous year of 34 rupees. So it's a little bit of cause of worry. This is another picture that you can have a look at. Then you have compounded growth, return on equity. Then you have equity capital 431. So equity capital raised a bit. Reserves have increased over the last 5 years. So that is a good sign. Borrowings have also increased, which is something could be a cause of worry. If the business grows, the cost of borrowing will grow, and that will impact the overall bottom line of the company. Then debtor days, slight improvement. Working capital days have increased, which is not a very good sign. Then return of capital employed, it's been fluctuating. There also shareholding pattern 4.5% decrease by the owners. Foreign institutional investors 19%, direct institutional investors 16-17%. So overall, you can see the public shareholding is just 3%, and that has reduced from 5%, and both the DIIs and FIIs have increased their holding a bit. So this is something that will keep the price steady. However, if the growth story is not consistent, then uh, it impacts the both the foreign institutional investors and direct institutional investors. So the chances of stability reduces with instability of earnings and profit and revenue. So we will quickly go through some of the information that was prepared. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay, so some information listed in October 2010. Price fluctuated between 70 and 380 for nearly 10 years. Then stock P we've discussed, return on capital employed discussed, net profit. You can see net profit between quarters has varied from 145 crores to 950 crores, which is a cause of concern. There is no consistency. The net profit for FY21 was 2,874 crores, which was a huge jump from the previous quarter of previous year of 549 crores. There was a huge jump in that just 1 year, from 549 crores to 2,880 crores. Then again, FY 2022, it was 1,215, 1,067, and in FY 23, they jumped to 1,629 in FY 24. So the current year profit is expected at 810 crores, which is again much less than the previous 2 3 years of the net profit. So net profit for the quarter which just ended, Q3 FY25, was just 32 crores, which is a huge concern. The dividend payout of approximately 15% between FY13 and FY20, and now it has dropped down to 5% in the last 4 years. Companies, increasing its reserves. There you go, from 5,000 to 16,000 crores within a period of 5 years. Borrowings increased. Good chance to add this to your profile with a long-term horizon of 10 years. So these are some of the things we've been through. Residential information is there for you all. You all will be able to read it if you wish to. Commercial offices, it gives an update there. Retail, hospitality, then you see the sector-wise revenue. Residential is the highest revenue generation for the company, that is 65%. Then Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, those are the three cities which cover up almost 97% of the company's revenue. So these are the three focus areas the company is working on. So you could go through the company website and see what are the current ongoing projects of the company, and then keep a track of how the company is doing. So this is some information about Capex. Company has a land bank of 679 acres, 64 subsidiary companies. These are some of the acquisitions made here. Update, joint ventures, pending claims, and stuff like that. So these are some of the highlights for the year ended FY24. So you can see 300 projects, 25 million square feet of area, acquired 62.5 acres of land at Indirapuram Extension NCR with a development potential of 10 million square feet and a sales potential of 10 crores. So this is something that you need to look out and see what is the status of this particular project that is going to actually drive the growth for this company. 75% sales from newly launched projects in FY24. So overall, some things that you can consider. Thanks for watching the video. You can like, share, comment, share this with your friends, relatives, business associates, so they could benefit from this research and information shared with you all. Thank you for watching once again. Leave any feedback, suggestion for any improvement to the content and to the video. Thank you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow with another company information.